Over here at the Stern Pinball Lounge, we're going to be checking out some machines, showing off some of the newer machines, including the 50th anniversary Jaws machines. So stay tuned.
Hey everybody, it's Joe Marchfield, the marketing manager at Stern Pinball. We're in front of our newest version of Jaws Pinball. This is the 50th anniversary edition. It's a new art package on a game that came out in early 2024. We're adding a little bit of a sparkle element to the play field. As you can see, little pearl and glitter on the blue. We dipped the wire forms in brass, and on our armor, we've got a nice Jaws red going on. Cabinet and back glass artwork went to that early original 1975 Jaws poster artwork. And yeah, so other than the look, the guts and all the mechanics and the rules are the same. With the release came the 1.0 release of the code for the game. So whether you had the original Jaws or this newest one, we've got a fully built out rule set now. A lot of fun. It's Jaws, Jaws, Jaws from top to bottom. We've got art assets from all the best Jaws movies. Got Richard Dreyfuss doing voice work for the game. And we've got the orca and the Jaws popping out under the boat. Stand-up targets, all the goodies that you want in the pinball machine. This is the Jaws world under glass for sure. It's a lot of fun. You got to get out there and play it. We came up with our own story, monsters, characters. It's King Kong, the Myth of Terror Island. Stern Pinball is its own licensor on this, so we had full creative freedom to do our own thing. Great looking game, a lot of vintage elements. I love this game because there's a lot of room for, you know, easy shots, medium level shots, and there's definitely a few difficult shots in here. But some great custom artwork, toys, everything you really want in a pinball machine. You're looking at it. Very cool practical effect with the spider there as well. People are having a lot of fun. It adds an extended gameplay element to the game. You get to choose your character. You get to choose where on the map you start. All of these characters have their own strengths and weaknesses. With Insider Connected, which is our connectivity app for players in games around the world, you get to start your campaign and it keeps track, so you could play on any Dungeons & Dragons machine. Log in, whether you're here in San Diego or Chicago or across the globe, and as soon as you scan in, it brings you right back to where you left off. Very cool looking game. Articulated dragon spitting balls at you. There's a shield that pops up. On the premium, there's a dungeon that pops up from the under the playfield. A lot of very cool dynamic mechanicals are in this game.
Over here we have one of their XMen machines. You can see this is pretty cool with the video screen here. You get a nice little sentinel head in there with the articulating moving hand on the, and you can see the head dropping down. You got Wolverine, you get another sentinel hand over there, and you have all your classic characters from the animated series. Very cool, very dynamic machine. Huge field of play with a lot going on. As an X-Men fan, particularly of the animated series, this is definitely a cool set to have. From the world of John Wick, there's a John Wick pinball machine here. You can see a very assassin-oriented table with the Continental Hotel there, front and center. And a lot of characters. I want to say it looks like it's based on maybe the first two films. Maybe as far as the third one. It's got a lot of elements there, but you can see he's got his car here that moves. The Continental's a part of it where balls come out in a multi-ball recession. And it looks like there's some other components as well, but you get that video screen with scenes from the film. John here running from assassins. And we showed King Kong, so we have to show Godzilla. So there's a Godzilla cabinet here as well. You can see a building that you could destroy. You see Mecha Godzilla there. You see different fields of play, different kaiju in here. Ghidorah's in there. And all sorts of, you got Mothra in the background. So a lot going on. And then you got classic movie scenes from the Toho films as well. So Godzilla fans, there is something for you here in addition to King Kong. Over here we have a Stranger Things cabinet from Stern. You can see the screens in the background here, and a very dynamic screen pops up right here in the front with Eleven's face on it. You have a little multi-ball option. Behind that you can see a Demogorgon head. So just a couple of core elements from Stranger Things. It seems to be primarily focusing on season 1, as you can tell from some of the artwork here. But I think that's kind of cool to have that little pop-up dynamic screen on the field of play in addition to the screen behind it. And then, of course, you got that Demogorgon and the upside down there. But pretty cool if you're a Stranger Things fan. This is incorporating a lot of elements of season 1. Over here we have a Venom cabinet, and you can see Venom in its various iterations as the symbiote has infected all sorts of different Marvel characters. You have that dynamic screen up top, and then you have some characters mixed in there. You can see Carnage. You can see the many-armed Spider-Man there. It's kind of hard with the glare. And you can see a little bell tower where the bell rings, the gates open up there at the top where Carnage comes out. So all sorts of little elements on this massive field of play and help, elevate it a little bit more and bring it to life. Well, if you enjoyed this look at Stern Pinball and some of the machines they have on display here, and the Marriott Marquis and the Pacific Ballroom. So if you're around at the con, stop by and check them out. That's all for this time. Like, subscribe, and follow, and we'll see you at the next booth.